Hello.
Good morning.
Good evening.
How's it going, dude?
Yeah. I've got now time on my gaming rig again.
Nice.
Astero system now. Neil SWAT.
Kill it with fire.
And he's not in the intel channel.
Is he blue?
I don't know.
No? If he tackles you, kill him.
That's the plan, or at least the hope. Oh, Harpy. There's an ass load of harpies on scan.
Yeah, but you ready, Alpha?
I am.
Are they good?
They are neutral?
Going to neutral.
Yes, but if there's a goon fleet moving through, don't shoot them.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
Did you
Big
read
ping.
my announcement?
Actually, one of them is named Harpy 2019, which I believe somebody selling contracts in system does that.
It's possible that it's Evictus. They've got stuff on right now.
I think those harps are blue, actually. Doc Harpy. Doctrine, that's like the name of the contract. We saw.
Warp drive active.
So 11 bill and Duke fleet down.
that they lost or that they killed?
That's a lot of Stukas.
Yes. Also, I think they got bozoned on a gate, so I might be wrong about that. I might have just boosted into it, but I mentioned. A lot of jet bills too.
11 bill worth of bombers?
And Kikis and stuff, yeah.
Gosh.
Here's the thing, though. I mean, the same sort of setup with Goku's. They've done hundreds of bill of damage before. So, like, you're talking about a 10 bill, maybe total 15 bill fleet that could potentially just shred caps if you, manage to dodge the bosons.
I was watching that conversation, but what could you possibly do to them?
What do you mean?
Like, how could you nerf bombers so that they're so not balanced?
Mm.
Active.
Well, something needs to happen with cloaks, because at the moment it doesn't matter how they're balanced. The fact that you can move a 100-man fleet through enemy territory without getting noticed is not a sort of fucking balance.
See, that's not what's broken about Stukas and Gokus, which are the main broken thing.
Definitely part of it.
No, you don't cloak Stukas and
I mean-
Gokus.
No, but it's not bombers in general.
Goku's have been used to very great effectiveness even before Blackout, so local is not the problem.
No, the
Well,
cloak
no, that's part of
problem.
the problem.
No, it's not, because bombers, I mean, they're threatening as co-ops, but you're not moving 100 bombers at once, generally, with cloaks. If you have 100 bombers, they're Stus. And the problem there is just the fact that they can fight pretty much anything that comes after them, besides if they get hit in the face with a boson. Smart bombs. The problem with cloaks on bombers is the fact that they can instantly cloak and tackle something. And then light a Cyno.
I really don't think it's the problem with the bombers themselves. I mean, really, if you get any ship and you get 200, 250 of them, they're gonna do some damage.
Not like that though. The problem with bombers, I mean, the main problem with Gokus and Stukas is the fact that you can boost around and avoid all damage, but the other thing is they're still able to shred assault frigates that come after them. I think they struggle against Munins, but they can just boosh away from Munins. You can't bubble them because they boosh away. They're just extremely unengageable, and for what they are, it's way overpowered. Like, I don't care if you've got 40 or 100 of them. Like, there's not a lot that can engage them successfully. And I enjoy flying them. It's just ridiculous what they can do when other shit would get taken out very quickly by
Well,
response fleets.
I stand by if they reduce the raw DPS but increase the damage application.
Then the bomber loses its place at all.
Why?
Well, bombers are made to hit larger targets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's the issue. They're too good at it.
They're not, though. It's just that their cost is low and people can get in them.
So then, what are we saying the issue with bombers are?
Personally, if I were to nerf bombers, I would nerf, and this is specifically to the bombers itself, not affecting any battleships that fit torps. I would nerf torpedoes application on bombers so that they still apply fully to capitals, but less so to subcapitals if you're in a bomber.
Why?
Why? That's
Because
the opposite direction of what the issue
it's
is.
literally the opposite direction.
No, it's not though, because the problem, bombers being anti-cap with their torps makes somewhat sense. They're frigates designed to shoot up, but the problem is you can undock a Harpy fleet, and the bombers can push off a Harpy fleet and tank a Harpy fleet. It's been done. They should not be able to do that with torps. They should have zero application to assault frigates with torps. But they're still able to do that. Hex should be able to tank a fleet of bombers, no problem. But
I mean, yeah, it should.
but they can't.
I fly solo column and manually pilot around bomber fleets, and I pick off bombers as a solo pilot. I've literally done that.
Sure, but a fleet of corms, if they see a fleet of corms, do you know what they do?
Boosh.
Yeah.
Yeah, so then they're not applying their damage because they're out of range.
Bomb.
And then they line up a bomber on the corms.
They've done that to mutants. Torps can't, you can't deal with it with Torps. You can deal with it with bomb. They're
just
strong.
able to engage anything, which is the problem. The fact that they're anti-big ship isn't a massive problem. Like, yeah, it sucks that you can't disrupt caps to fight them off, but also it's good to have something that can skirmish with caps that's not caps. But the fact that your subcap fleets are basically irrelevant with a good FC, I mean...
Yeah, I mean, bombers shouldn't have an application bonus that works on anything smaller than battleships or something.
Giving them an application bonus and letting them hit smaller things better does the opposite of
Yeah, I mean, they already have
meant.
an application bonus. Like, that should not
Right,
be there.
but he was suggesting you make them even better at shooting smaller things.
Yeah, I would stand by that.
Well, they should be...
But
It should be the opposite. They should be
any-
negative explosion velocity as opposed to positive.
any well-piloted subcap with any kind of range should be able to shit on a bomber.
No,
It's-
because the problem is then they just boosh away from that
Yeah,
and line up
but
bomber units.
if all they're going to do is just boosh around in circles, then they're not doing anything, are they?
Until they line
They
up a
are.
bomb run with them. Yeah.
Which
Bombs
is
are 50
in
kilometers
small
by
ships, it's easy to avoid.
Torps are 50 plus kilometers, so they can boosh across the target and never lose lock and still apply damage.
Yeah, in which case, if you're sat on the target, you're within range for that entire time.
They're also afterburning frigates, so shit
Yeah.
doesn't track them too well. They tank okay with Log-G. I mean, bushes are kind of the main problem, but you can't really nerf bushes because there's not a lot to change about them.
What's wrong with bushes?
The fact that and the way they're used with Stuka and Goku fleets makes the Stukas and Gokus. Ultimately, that's what makes them completely OP. So the CCP is looking at bombers right now. So
I just hope they don't gut them. Bombers are my favourite class of ship,
that's
and I can
fine.
see CCP doing something retarded with them.
You can change ships without removing them
Yeah,
at all.
I'm not saying
What-
they're going to. There's no other option. I'm saying I hope they don't.
What sucks is bombers are great, but in huge numbers like that, yeah, they're cancer.
The fuck did Orb?
The thing is, as much as I agree, Stuka fleets are absolutely stupid. If you put together 200 people in a fleet, they should be able to kill a lot of shit.
Okay, but then what? But there's times where putting 100, 200 people in a response fleet to shoot gets nothing done.
I can't see that happening.
It does happen.
I'll take your word for it.
Casey, have you ever been in a Goku fleet where Seto is just kited around the response subcaps?
Yeah, they do that all the time. They just,
yeah.
they're dodging
that's how you
bosons,
fly.
they're dodging the subcaps, and they just keep shooting those caps. Killed
I
a
don't know
couple
if
of minerals.
I don't know if I've ever faced a subcap fleet that was of equal number to the Goku fleet. I think the
Exactly.
most subcaps was like 40 against like 200 of us.
Yeah, I've never flown a Goku. I've never seen a Goku fleet flown even in videos against a similarly sized subcap. I've seen it flown against, like when there's 200 guys against 40 or 50. I see that all the time. But I've
I
never
will
seen
say
200 Gokus versus 200 subcaps.
We did
No.
take Goku up north for
Okay.
one of the Goon timers, and we were facing I would say it was an about equally sized Munin fleet, and we were taking some pretty heavy losses against that Munin fleet.
Warp drive active.
See, in my mind, what makes bombers strong, the Goku thing is one issue, but the size of Goku fleets makes it fairly irrelevant.
Request accepted.
Balancing around that, because balancing 200 versus 40, then just seems weird to me anyway.